The following program is four guys talking about the happenings in the world. This show is meant to be comedic and informative. The content expressed on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect the beliefs or opinions of the cast, their peers, friends, family, or co-workers. This show may contain strong and crude language for the sake of entertainment. If you are under 18, please get permission from your parents to watch and listen. If you are offended by the contents of this podcast, please do not watch or listen. Now, it's time for the show.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention? The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what? Let the dogs out. You know, like, who let the dogs out? Who brought this guy along?
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs like I've never seen before. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when they say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. The biggest load that we've seen. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? What?
Well, hey there. This is Sunday, July 13th. And this is the FLA Trash Talkers Podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Lots to talk about. And just so you guys know, we broadcast live every Sunday. You can be part of the show by chatting with us on YouTube, on the on the YouTube chat. We'll chat right back at you. Guess what, guys? We're also going to be re-recording our show at the Sky Bar, downtown Orlando, on Saturday, July 26th from noon to 2 p.m. We hope that you come out there and join us. You can be part of the show live with us while we pre-record that show. Looks like everybody's here. I know I got to re-record that opening. It says 4 guys. It is now 5. So I'll get that taken care of. All right, what's going on, Wally?
Oh, not much, man. Not doing as good as Keith, looks like. That's for damn sure.
What up, man? I wish I had some Jamaican music for you. What's going on, Keith? Looking like you are somewhere in the Caribbean.
I definitely am. I'm in the Caribbean. I got my snorkel equipment. I'm ready to go dump in this water as soon as we hang up. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. Happy Sunday.
I appreciate you joining us from the cruise ship. What's going on, David?
Hey, happy Sunday, fellas. Jake, congratulations. It sounded like you got all the dates right on that intro.
Yeah, I was so proud of him.
Keith, congratulations. It looks like conditions on the Amistad have improved. I was like, how am I going to run this one? I love you. Yeah, that's all I got.
Going on, Toby.
They have improved.
Nothing, man. I was just watching some highlights of my highlight reel honky Cooper Flag, man. They hated on my guy after game 1, but game 2, he's looking real spicy. I'm smoking some turkeys today and talking shit with y'all. That's what's up.
Love that hat, man. Too, bro. Love that hat.
That is a nice hat. I don't like the Dolphins, but that's a nice fucking hat.
Hell yeah, it is. Where'd you get that? I have to get me one of those for the season.
As you can see, I'm a hat connoisseur. I don't know where they come from. After a while, I get
I'm looking for that one. I like that one.
Well, I got some housework happening today, so I'm going to be logging off in about 5-10 minutes. But I wanted to tell you, yesterday I went to the Cocoa Beach Air Show, man. If you want to feel proud to be an American, you got to go and see these jets. It is really cool to see what our Navy can do, or not Navy, our what do they call it? Air Force people. Planes.
Just
who did they have out there?
Everything.
Was it a Blue Angels?
Yeah, no, it was really cool. What was that?
Who did they have featuring? Was it like the Blue Angels or?
No, they didn't have the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds. It was just fighter jets flying around. It was really cool to see the parajumpers that came down with the flag as they were parachuting down. And then they demonstrated water rescue, which is really cool with the helicopter. I can't believe how close those helicopters get to the ocean.
Did they demonstrate it, or did you force them to because your drunk ass went in the water? And
That would have been more entertaining.
It was a demonstration, sir. I
Okay.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. But if you've never been to the air show, man, that's something you guys got to go and check out. It's really, really cool. They're going to be here in Sanford in October. Looking forward to going to that one. Wally, I think you said you're going to try to get tickets to that. So definitely, man, maybe that's something we can do together. All of us can go out there.
You say you went to Coco for that one?
Yeah, I was in Coco. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that where you left from?
No, I mean I left out of Miami, Port of Miami.
Went to Port of Miami. So you drove all the way to Miami to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man,
A couple more hours. If there was a bridge, I could have kept driving to Bahamas.
I'll just drive. It's fine.
Literally, Bahamas is probably closer than Key West from Miami.
About 70 miles. Yeah, it's that's Bimini's about 70 miles from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're not too far off of that. Yeah, if they had a bridge, they should build a bridge.
They should need to build a damn bridge, international
That's
bridge.
it. Build a bridge. You know. All right, guys, let's get this show started. What's happening in the world, Wally?
Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
What? Me?
I mean, a year ago today, man, Trump's assassination attempt, man. So that to me, that kind of maybe I don't know, Trump being, go fight, USA with the flag behind him and everything, kind of put everything in the forefront for him, and kind of moved his election along, and
it damn sure boosted his election numbers when they happened.
I really think that was like you were saying, Wally, was kind of like the turning point. Because I mean, I know I was like, hey, I'm done with the Democratic Party. I was concerned with Trump being like the same age Biden was when he was coming out. I'm like, we're gonna have another old, decrepit man halfway through this thing happen. And I was like, and then he took a fucking grazing shot across the ear. And got up and was like, fuck y'all. I was like, all right, he just won. He won.
I mean, you just felt so American when he stood up and he just started doing this. You know what I mean? It was just amazing to see.
And the kid got killed, right? That tried to kill him, assassinate him.
It was
Oh yeah, he got taken out rather.
He wasn't a kid, but he was really young.
Yeah, it was like 20,
19,
19, 20. Yeah,
Yeah, I consider that a kid, but you're right. He was a legal adult, but he was real young.
And we kind of talk about and always fuck around about conspiracy theories and shit. I keep seeing a thing, and I haven't done any research, that it's saying that's the only rally CNN went to live.
I read the same
thing. The whole
thing.
rally. So I was like,
yeah.
Huh.
I read the same thing. I mean, they didn't air any other rally other than that one.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't lean real hard on that it was staged is because the kid did get fucked up. Because the kid got fucked
part
up.
Of the,
yeah, that's the only reason I didn't lean on it being staged. Yeah,
but
it wasn't playing on him getting fucked up though. That would have been something else.
But there was a family member, or there was somebody that died in the audience.
There was like
behind Trump.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
Yeah. Because of that, because of that. Yeah, I said I leaned on. No, I don't think this was too staged.
But I don't mean that it don't mean that CNN didn't know if something was about to happen though, or was going to happen, and that's why they were there.
Yeah, who knows? With some of those, they're like one of those those letters that come in. Hey, I'm going to shoot so and so today, and not that I condone any of that. Whoever's listening.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Toby's kind of quiet there. He's like,
yeah. What's your thought process on that?
No, I mean, I was at Shula's Steakhouse in Lake Mary when it happened.
That is a great steakhouse.
Haven't been to Shula's in 10 years.
I was at Shula's. We were sitting at the bar because our friends were just arriving. We were waiting on them, so we hadn't got a table yet. And it comes across the thing. I shit you not. This is a true story. It just so happened that's attached to the Westin Hotel in Lake Mary. That weekend, that hotel was full of Central Florida DNC convention was happening at that hotel.
They just left John Morgan House.
Yeah, I am at the fucking bar surrounded by these people, and the reactions I'll never forget it, man. I mean, the smiles on their face.
You're
And then
kidding.
they immediately went into conspiracy theories. This is completely fake. This is completely rigged. This is just a way for him to win the election. But there was general joy on their face at first when it first popped up on the screen. I can tell you that happened for certain.
To me, that's crazy. I mean, if there's any type of an assassination attempt, even if it was to Biden or any other president we didn't like, I wouldn't be happy about that. No one deserves.
We talked about last week. I had mentioned 11/22/63, the day Kennedy was shot. The entire country went into fucking mourning. Like,
yeah. Whether you like the guy or not.
I can go sooner than that.
The country literally had a whole week of mourning. People weren't going to work, all this crazy shit. And now I'm sitting at a bar at a nice restaurant and people are smiling at a guy getting his ear clipped.
When Reagan was attempted assassination back in the early, was it like 82?
80, early 80s.
The world fucking stopped just then, and no matter what side of the table you was on, damn, the president almost got killed.
Yeah.
I think he actually got shot. He got shot, didn't it?
That goes back to he got shot. Yeah, he got shot. But that goes back to American pride, and there is none anymore. You see these protesters, burning the American flag, but waving a Mexican flag. It's like we've allowed so many people into this country from different places, and maybe a lot of them are illegals that have just. I don't know. It just seems like we've lost what we used to have back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and even early 80s as far as American pride. My opinion, you burn the American flag, your ass goes to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, that's just I just can't stand that, man. That's just I don't even understand it.
You're not supposed to burn the American flag. I don't give a fuck. What's your thought on America? You in this bitch, ain't you? We're protecting you, aren't you?
Yep, well, that's the thing. It's like if you hate it so fucking bad, get the fuck out.
Yep, all for America, man. Fuck the government.
Well, there's been plenty of people that have left. Rosie O'Donnell, she went to Ireland or Scotland or something like that.
Scotland.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah, there was somebody else that left.
I just saw a thing on Google News saying Trump was threatening to revoke her citizenship.
Her citizenship, yeah.
Yeah.
So really? I didn't see that.
Dude
saw that this morning.
Too much, man. See, that's just unnecessary right there.
And that's where I'm like, okay.
Just
fucking
leave
relax.
it alone. Don't do it. Because what you're doing is you're giving those people ammunition that you're just a jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That's why I was like, oh, that's shit that probably could have just been let that fucking cow say what she's got to say and move on about your life.
Because truth be told, people have moved outside, back and forth with dual citizenship in different countries for fucking ever.
Exactly.
It's just she announced that she did it for political reasons. So yeah, you don't want to say I'm gonna revoke her because she don't like me. That's like take my,
But she keeps going on about it. She keeps going on about it. If she would have just moved over there and just did her thing, and you wouldn't hear from her. Okay, fine.
Moved on.
She keeps going.
But
she just keeps going on.
Giving fuel to her fire because nobody gives a fuck what Rosie O'Donnell has to say.
Yeah, she hasn't been relevant in
nobody.
I was just saying, I didn't think about Rosie O'Donnell until I read that article where I'm like, what the fuck has she been doing?
Rosie O'Donnell haven't been relevant in, oh my God, at least 2 decades.
I mean,
since League of Their Own.
She was the League of Her Own. Was a big deal, but that
League of Her Own was made in the 90s.
She's done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how she is anybody cares about what she has to say. I don't. She just runs her stupid mouth and
shitload of children now, though.
What, is she adopting them?
She adopted kids.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was about to say, Jesus, she's not reproducing, is she? Having a bunch of other Rosies running around. I can't have that.
Yeah, that's an interesting take, just kind of rewinding to Toby's talking about seeing the Democrats smile, being like, at their conspiracy side of it, this is just him trying to win, and, us majority Republicans going, that's just them trying to stop him, and yeah,
I'm telling you, I was leaning that way when I first seen it. I said that blood just too red. But then once I seen people got injured and shit and killed, I like, no, nobody would have did this. There wouldn't have been any casualties on purpose. So I doubt it was. I think this was legitimate.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it was legitimate, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad nothing happened to him. I mean, he raised his ear, and then seems like 2 days later, his ear was perfect again. But
Oh,
other
he
than that,
sold
I mean,
that shit the next night too, fucking bandaged. And
He had that
did you see
massive
that when he
tat on
walked?
that shit.
Yeah, when he walked into
It was like-
the Republican Party conference, all bandaged up.
Now,
Yeah, he sold it.
the one thing I am gonna say, and quite a few of y'all on here, y'all just like me. I shoot a lot. I go to the range a lot. I use big ass rounds. What round was that hit him?
Wasn't it a 223? Let me see
Okay,
if I can
that's
find
what I
out real
thought it
quick.
was. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
I'm gonna try not to get in
223
trouble.
A 223 do not goddamn pierce the skin.
What bullet? I'm gonna try not to get in trouble looking this up from the government. What
Jake's
bullet?
fixing to get on a fucking watch list right now, live on YouTube.
Use
A 223 does not pierce the fucking skin. Okay,
223, 556, whatever.
it don't scrape you. That bitch knocked the shit out you.
Let's see if it pops up here. What bullet was used? It says here speculated 5.56. I've
Same
never
thing.
heard of that one.
Same thing. Same round.
Same thing. Just same thing.
Yeah. Oh, so 223?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know that. I might see. I do have a rifle that holds 223s, but I don't know.
You can put a 5.62 in it.
Yep, it'll hold 556.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know that. Okay.
The wildest
Very
shit,
cool.
though, is things like this happen. Nothing of that great of significance, obviously, is shooting the president, but shooting the president, Las Vegas guy shoots up a country concert, Nashville person goes in and shoots all these fucking kids in a school. You never hear about the outcome of the investigation anymore on any of this shit. It all just
dies out,
goes away.
Yeah.
You never hear
Washed
shit.
away, and
it makes no fucking sense how
it's
these
kind of
stories
like
never
when
get
they
told.
it's kind of like when they took the kid out that was on top of the water tower or whatever the fuck he was on. Investigation was over with.
Well, I don't understand how anybody didn't see him. I mean, he was clear as day.
Yeah,
plain sight. That's right
No,
there.
there were
and
people
apparently
on
there was
video
security.
pointing to the cops that he was up there. They're like,
Yeah.
dude up
There's
there
somebody
with
up
a gun.
there. There's somebody. Yeah, with a gun or something like
because
that.
everybody's
Yeah.
saying it's probably just Secret Service or SWAT or something, but he wasn't dressed tactical, or from what I remember, he's just like, hey, I'm fucking dad, cargo shorts and fucking.
He was flying a fucking drone earlier in the day there. Like, what?
Yeah,
the
the CIA, the CIA was saying that, our Secret Service was saying that they didn't have enough manpower. There was also another rally going on for the vice president elect at the time, and so that they were stretched out, and that they didn't have enough people to kind of secure the location as well as they could have because of all the cutbacks that Biden had done.
They seem to have enough manpower to tell CNN they were going to be there.
All right, bring some fucking FBI in then. So enough of them bitches. You go to DC, FBI everywhere.
Yep, or just have the rallies here in Polk County with Grady Judd, man. We'll lock this motherfucker down.
Oh, nothing's gonna happen there. Nothing. Hey, Keith, I know you're on limited time with us, and actually so am I. But I know you wanted to talk about something about animals or something like that. I want to get to your story before you have to get going and enjoy the Caribbean, which we all wish we were at right now.
Yeah, we do.
I literally want to dive off this ship and swim to the island.
What floor are you on?
Island. Ninth
floor. Good view back there too, by the way.
Thank you.
I do like that. Looks good.
Yeah. So what you got?
I just want to know: is it me or everybody? I don't give a fuck about an animal on the side of the road. You heard about the people are getting killed and mauled and shit trying to help animals?
Yeah.
It was a 70-year-old man on fucking I-4 on I-4. For our out of town listeners who not familiar with I-4,
no, it was I-95.
It was. I thought it was I-4. It was
I thought it was I-4. I thought it was 4 too.
Maybe it was.
I heard I-4.
Maybe it was.
You I-4, I-95, same difference. You don't goddamn get out the car to help nobody. He saw a turtle. Went to go help a turtle. This old man
turtle tore him up.
Turtle.
No, a semi truck tore him up.
Tore him up.
What?
Yeah.
So he got hit by a truck.
He got hit by traffic. I don't know what kind of truck it was.
But he got killed. He got killed trying to help a turtle.
Yep. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know that I would have gotten out of my car to help the turtle.
I wouldn't have. And then I heard the next day somebody in California ran over a bear. and got out to help the bear, and the bear say, "I got your ass now."
Wally, right before the
bear
show,
mauled him.
Wally, you were talking right before the show about a shark.
Yeah, I guess they're out in Australia. There was a guy, a shark was beached, and he was trying to save the
Shark was
shark.
beached.
Yeah,
I think it was planned.
and
It was planned.
as he's, you grab the shark by the tail, you get him in some water, and you kind of move him back and forth to get the water flowing through his gills or whatever, however they breathe, and then I guess as the shark kind of started getting his strength back, I guess he was hungry and turned around and bit the dude in the leg and grabbed it and drug his ass in the water and ate his ass. And there's
Good for the shark.
and there's people all around watching this shit. That's the crazy part, man. And like, if you're there, what do? Do you try to jump in and save his ass? None of them did. They obviously that shark had a full meal.
I don't know that I'm going to go. I'm going to square up with a great white shark. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean,
I'm not helping a goddamn lizard.
Without seeing these stories or watching these videos or whatever there is, I can guarantee one common theme: Golden Girls. Because every story, Betty White, White. That's white people shit.
I was just gonna say, there's not one black person in there. We don't.
Ain't no black person stopping to do that shit.
Fuck them.
That shark doing it. That shark went, "I've been fighting for survival. I can go for a shrimp on the bobby, mate."
Listen, and that it wasn't no normal shark. That bitch was in Australia.
Oh,
so shark wasn't normal already.
Everything in Australia is trying to kill you. So imagine that shark. All right. He said, "Oh, you're going to help me? Watch this."
Gotcha, mate.
Man, I tell my kids all the time with teaching my oldest to drive and all that shit. I'm like, you don't swerve for animals. You swerve for people if somebody's in the road.
Yeah,
but if it's an animal,
run his ass over. Hit the gas.
Exactly. Go through it.
Okay.
Hit the gas.
To that point.
It's all over us.
To that point, when you're driving down the road and there's a squirrel that gets into the road and it stops in front of you, now you're trying to, it doesn't know which way it goes. Have you seen it go? It goes right, then it goes left. It hasn't decided, so you're not sure which way it's going to go. And then now you're swerving your car around because the damn squirrel can't figure out where it's going to go.
Nope. Straight
that is God's plan for vulture food. The vultures need to eat too.
So just roll the squirrel.
Circle of life.
The vultures need to eat too. So if that bitch get in front of me, fuck it. Now I'm not going to intentionally run something over, but I'm not finna go out my way to not hit his ass either.
Exactly. I'm not going to risk my car hitting a guardrail, tree, something on the shoulder.
When I was 18 years old, it's this one railroad that I used to go through, and I used to know for some reason it was like a produce factory. It's over there in the Jackson Memorial area, Jason.
Okay. Yep.
In that area off Northwest 12th Avenue that runs right up under the Metro Rail.
Yep,
you know, because you grew up in Alabama, so you know what I'm talking about. That produce section.
I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
So the pigeons used to love to eat the food. I think people used to throw it right there on the damn street. And I knew they were going to be there every day because I used to work at the VA. So I'm doing 70 coming down 12th Avenue trying to keep them being late. And I purposely swerved to hit a pigeon one time. And in my rearview mirror, I saw the pigeon go up and come back down on his head. And I felt so bad after that.
So you felt bad about the pigeon?
Yeah, but as I got older, I realized, fuck it, I would run a bitch over. I hit a person to keep somebody hitting me though.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. So
I'm definitely not helping a fucking bear on the side of the road. That
no, I mean, damn, that's not in our handbook.
Listen,
like Toby said, that's not in our goddamn handbook. They tell us that when they pat us on the ass when we born. You don't do dumb shit.
I think I would avoid hitting a bear with my car simply because I think that bear will do more damage than I will to it. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they say that's like when you hit a deer, the most people get injured just because it goes through the windshield and that fucker's still alive, kicking, trying to get out of the fucking car now. So
that's like in Florida, we'll run over a gator. So every now and then you'll run over a gator. Bitch, keep going. Don't check on the gator.
I think I told that story when I worked at the other company. The front load driver come in. He's like, "Hey, help meet me at the ice machine." He ran over a gator, picked it up. I mean, it's about 6-7 foot gator. This old man, it put it in the bed of his Ford Ranger, and we covered it with ice all day, like the whole ice machine. And he's like, "I was going to take it home," and he's like, "I'll fucking harvest it." And I'm like, Is it dead? Make sure this thing isn't concussed.
Did he skin it and then use the meat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I love alligator meat. Anybody else here have alligator meat before?
I have.
Don't sell it in public.
Well, my
They
daughter's
sell it at
gone out.
Publix. I didn't know that.
No, they don't sell it. I have a strict policy. I only eat shit that's sold out of Publix, and I question some of that.
So every now and then, I get glitter meat sent to me from my family down in Miami. There's my parents know somebody down in Homestead who does gator hunting, and then she always gives her a big slab of gator meat, and then she'll take that, freeze it for me, put in some dry ice, and then she'll mail it from Miami here for me, so I can put it on the grill. Man, that is some good gator fresh out of the water.
My daughter goes gator hunting, so yeah, she'll go and kill the gator. Then they harvest the meat, and then we have gator meat,
Nice.
hamburgers, all kinds of stuff.
Hamburgers.
Oh, I never tried
it's
that.
a lot like chicken.
Never.
It's
It
very
is.
pink.
Yeah.
It's very pink.
Yeah.
The statute of limitations is over. When I was like 19, I killed a gator down in Sawgrass. I used to do a lot of fishing in the Sawgrass Everglades.
Did you look up the statute of limitations?
I'd be more careful.
Or are you just assuming it's
Motherfucker, I'm 51 now, so that better be over. I was 19 when I did this shit. Yeah, we killed the gator, man, back in Fort Lauderdale in Sawgrass. And we just killed it because we was fishing. And no matter where we went in this pond, it kept fucking with us. And if you're fishing in freshwater, if a gator there, you're not going to catch fish. Right? So wherever we went, he just kept fucking with us. So we lured his ass. It was a bridge. We lured him up under the bridge. We had this big ass rock that we found about that big. And we had the rock sitting on top of the bridge. We lured him right up under the bridge. And as soon as he got right there, we just dropped the rock on his head. And so our friend, my friend that was with me,
thank God it was humane.
Yeah, right.
my friend that was with me, his father was with us. He was
Drop
like,
the
man,
rock.
cut that fucking tail off. Let's get it. So we had to drag his ass out the water, and we chopped the tail off and sold it.
There's a hut in Miami, right off of Tamiami Trail when you're in the Everglades. I'm gonna tell you, they serve the best alligator tail I've ever had in my entire life. No
On the
matter,
left?
even I've tried to cook it. I believe it's called the Hut, and it's on
It's on the
Tamiami
left,
Trail.
right?
It's on the left. Like if you're going to the casino, you pass
Yeah.
the casino and
When
you keep
pass
on
the
going
casino, it's
down.
on the left.
Yeah, but if it's
I've-
down there a ways, it's not just past the casino. You got to drive, a ways.
I've been back. I've done airboat tours back behind there. I've never eaten there.
Yeah. Oh my God, they have the best gator tail I've ever had. Now everything else is questionable. Okay, you see the food there, you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat that piece of chicken. It looks like it's been sitting out but the gator tail is outstanding. With that, boys, I'm gonna have to log off. I got people coming over to my house to do some work. Toby, I wish I would have used your services. Probably would have saved me some money. But now that I just used my entire life savings to get my roof fixed, we're finishing that up today and inspection for tomorrow. So if they suck, then I'm calling you if I fail the inspection. All right, boys, have a good show.
Did you get your fridge?
No, I got it repaired. I got it
You
repaired.
got it
'cause
repaired, or you bought a new one?
No, I got it repaired because I found out it was just a fan in the back of the fridge, so it only cost a couple $100 to get that fixed.
That's
Fridge is
that shit.
brand
That's
new.
what's up. That's what's
Does
up.
anybody else know how to turn the lights off in here?
All right, boys. I will see you guys, and if I fail that inspection tomorrow, Toby, you're my first phone call. All right, have a good show, boys.
Thank you, big dog.
See you, dude.
No, but I was serious. Who's going to turn the lights off?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Look like he's gonna come back because he's not logging out.
I think he
he's
said
not
he's gonna
logging
leave it. So
I guess that's why he has a logo in the back.
That's a cool ass background in the back.
it is.
Yeah.
You see on our t-shirts, I had them take off the live every Sunday because that's about to change soon.
You think so?
Yeah, that's gonna change. We can't keep going live every Sunday when football season start.
That's a motherfucker. I'm busy setting lineups and making picks.
Yeah, we're going to figure that out.
Yeah, well, I had you notice on the sample I sent, I took that shit off because when football season start, man, I got my 3 or 4 parlays going on. I got all type of shit I got to get set up.
Hell, I'm just trying to recoup from fucking Saturday watching college football.
Exactly.
We're so fucking close, boys.
I know.
2.5 weeks. Hall of Fame game.
Man,
Yep.
listen, that's nice. Boy, I got so drunk last night. I got so fucking drunk. Because the one thing about I've never been on Norwegian. I'm on Norwegian. They give
Oh.
you a drink. They give you a drink packet. They don't really give it to you. When you go to the itemized, it says free drink package, but when you go to itemized, they charge $75 a person, which is still a steal because
I was gonna
usually
say.
that much a day,
Yeah.
right, per person. So it's $150. My wife don't drink much, so I've been trying to drink mine's and hers. I probably went through in 3 hours last night about 8 what's old fashions
Ooh.
and 4 shots of tequila.
Woo! Atta girl.
Sounds like a Saturday for me.
That's a Saturday.
Yeah, that's a everyday. That's a Saturday for me.
Wally's like, what'd you do after breakfast?
Exactly.
We was in the cigar lounge, and we must have walked in there like 6:37. My wife said, "You know it's 10 o'clock." I said, "Oh shit!" Because I'm smoking. I've had a bag of cigars, and the guy will come in the cigar lounge and order your drinks. So I didn't even have to fucking move.
10 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock in the morning?
At night.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, I got drunk.
I have
don't
never
remember coming
mixed
to the
bourbon
cabin.
and tequila, so I'm proud of you for that.
I was gonna say, what is that battle like?
It is
Hey,
a gut.
listen.
The battle is like some guys like, hell yeah, man, and in comes ¿Qué pasa? What's up? Interesting.
I was fancy with it too. I tell them I want old fashions with buffalo trace.
Ooh, shit.
Yes,
That's my go-to right there.
yes. Hard to find, but they got it all over the ship.
Yeah, it used to be real easy. I don't know what happened in the last 3 years, but you can't find it at Publix anymore or anything.
According to, because I went to ABC, I went to everybody, and they just the Buffalo Trace distiller, they only send out a certain amount of bottles. They want it to be demanded. Because they want it to be demanded, they only send out a few bottles. Like ABC. ABC said we might get 2 cases a month.
That's what Crown Royal used to do that with like the peach and
Yes.
they would I remember it would come out and I'd be like, get 8 bottles right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's working because as soon as I walked on the ship and I saw Buffalo Trace, I said, yes, Buffalo Trace old fashioned. Thank you. Right now, keep it coming.
Keith is
Yeah.
like, I know how this party's playing out.
The bourbon thing got wild like in the last 5 years because you used to be able to buy that Eagle Rare. I would go and buy that shit for $26 all day, every day. And now those bottles are, if you can find one, it's $150.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't get off the ship. I smell the devil's grass.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but speaking, man, like football, it's here, dude. I've got August 15th. My son's senior year kicks off of high school. The next day, my son's last season of Little League kicks off. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm ready for parlays. I don't know who I said it to. Keith, you might not have been on, but that first NFL week, everybody pitch in $10 and we need to build a parlay for the fucking show.
Let's do it. I bet somebody at my job $100. It's easy. It's easy. It's kind of like I'm taking advantage of the sick and elderly. But all Cowboy fans are so fucking delusional.
They are.
Every Cowboy fan is delusional. So I got a guy on my job think that they're gonna beat the fucking Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia on that opening game on Thursday night.
We talked about that a little bit. I think there's a chance.
I think there's a chance that happens. Yeah, I think Cowboys are going to be good, man. I think Cowboys
they not beating the Eagles first goddamn game.
I don't know about that. Eagles coming off the Super Bowl win, they're going to be.
A lot of roster turnover.
Yeah, they've lost 5 defensive players on their starting defense from last year.
This is my fear every season, that Dallas is going to be good because the fans already talk enough shit. Now when they start winning, like the best part, what I used to love back in the day, I was being a Green Bay guy, was when Dallas took the lead on them, and there was a minute 34, and they showed that one Green Bay fan who goes, they think it's over. Then Rodgers drives him down the field and knocks him out.
But Dez did catch it. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. Why you bringing up old shit?
Oh shit, man! Fuck Dallas. The couple that we've been meeting on the ship, in the cigar lounge. He's from Chicago, but he moved to Dallas, and his wife is born and raised in Dallas. So he said their house is divided. I said, not too bad. Y'all in the same fucking conference, but
Not
shit,
really.
not in the
Gay
same division.
Gay is gay.
Oh my God, fuck the Cowboys.
I fucking hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, I hate Cowboys too. I've never been a big fan.
My brother's a Cowboys fan, and he's the most realistic Cowboys fan you'll ever meet. I talked to him when we were in the water the other day on the boats, and I was like, "Man, I think the Cowboys are going to be good." He's like, "Fuck you."
Don't give me hope.
Don't tell me that shit.
Hey, he knew you were being sarcastic.
I was being real, but he didn't want to hear it.
Hey, you know,
go ahead, Dave.
Sorry, go ahead, Keith. No, I was going to say, I think we had a pretty good idea there. I don't know if you were on yet, Keith, or not, but with the NFL get ready to kick off, we pick a division, and we spend an hour, 30 minutes, whatever it is, talking about that division. Who we could think of winners, who's the top fantasy players in that position. You know, we think where you should draft them, shit like that.
I'm with it. It's going to be a toss-up, though, for the AFC East.
Okay.
What?
Put your allegiance to the side.
I said it's going to be a toss-up because all three of us like the AFC East.
Yeah,
but I like that.
But I'm a realistic Dolphins fan. Well,
I was about to say,
I don't know, Wall Raven. Am I a realistic Dolphins fan or not?
Yes, yeah, you are. To a certain degree. To a certain degree. But yeah, you're not like most Dolphin fans where it's Dolphins or nothing. I mean, you do kind of.
Okay, I guess I'm not realistic then because I'm almost as bad as the Cowboys. I don't think I'm going to the Super Bowl, but I think I'm gonna beat. Every year, my hope is just to beat fucking Buffalo Bills. If we beat Buffalo Bills, that's Super Bowl. That's Super Bowl to me.
Well, you got to beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
Fuck Buffalo.
Oh, the Jets. You got to worry about the Jets too. The Jets are going to be tough this year, man.
They say that shit every year.
I think you.
Yeah, but it's a little different this year. Patriots are strong this year too with
Vrabel is going to make a change. I'm a little nervous about Vrabel.
You're having a hard time
for a team. How many games the Patriots win last year? 3, 4? If
it was
it wasn't that much.
Amount.
Yep.
Vegas has them, I think, 8.5. So
I was bored the other
I'm not
day.
the only one.
I was bored the other day, and I went back because I have the whole season saved on my TV, and I watched the Buffalo Miami game. It was like week 10, some shit like that. We beat the shit out of Buffalo in Miami.
Yeah.
Not Buffalo. Patriots, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's I was there.
Yeah, we beat the shit out of them. It's like they wasn't even a professional team.
We didn't beat Buffalo at all last year.
No, we didn't. Came close. We come close every fucking time. Buffalo never blow us out.
I remember that game a couple years ago in Miami versus Buffalo. It was like week 2 or week 3, and the Dolphins beat the shit out. Like you could tell Buffalo was not ready for.
I was there. It was
Miami,
in Miami
temperatures.
Yeah,
but you know what though? And ever since then, that's the last time. That's how I know there's some fucking hierarchy in the NFL. That was the last time Buffalo had played Miami in the daytime on a Sunday.
Really?
Ever since that game, we played Buffalo at night, Thursday night. You know, we never would play them, or if we play them at 1 p.m., it's in Buffalo.
Hey, Keith, about the Jets, you talking shit about the Jets, but didn't y'all have to beat the Jets the last game of the season in order to make the playoffs, and y'all couldn't fucking do that?
Okay, let me give you that. Let me tell you why we lost. Let me tell you why.
I mean, you had to win that game to get to the playoffs, and you let the fucking Jets fucking beat you.
Because they put the Jets cheated. The Jets put on the fucking jumbo screen. No, they put on the jumbo screen. It was another game that if another team won, no matter what we did, we would have lost. We wouldn't have went. So they put on the jumbo screen the other game. So the Dolphins knew while they was on the bench that we wasn't going to the playoffs. They knew no matter how fucking we could have beat them by 100 points, we still wasn't going to the playoffs. So I don't think they played hard. Tyreek was out there saying he wanted to go to another team and shit. He looked at Waddle, took his pass off to Waddle. I'm done. That's all because of the Jets had the shit on the jumbo screen that we knew we wasn't going to the playoffs.
Hey, home field advantage, man. Can't help it. The Dolphins don't have the right mentality.
They knew in the first quarter they wasn't going to the playoffs.
So I'm looking at the predictions for the AFC East this year. They got the Buffaloes going 13-4, Patriots going 9-8. It gets down to the Miami. It says predictions vary. but they are expected to be competitive in the division. And then it says the Jets' record is probably going to be about 8-9. They don't even have a prediction for
That's
Miami
because they don't know which direction Tua going to go. Because if Tua get hurt, we tank.
And I don't understand that. I mean, how is it that Tua basically runs that whole offense, and without him, man, y'all just go straight to shit?
Here's I'm gonna chime in on that because this is how I know Mike McDaniel and that GM are dickheads.
Hey, I got 3 minutes, so before I log out.
So last year they came into the season with Skylar Thompson as their backup quarterback, who you drafted and you had for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know you have a quarterback whose brain tends to rattle inside of his cage a lot, and you come in with Skylar Thompson. That's absolute ineptitude to do that. Now they've got Zach Wilson. Say what you want about Zach Wilson, but he was a highly drafted player. He's got talent. So
he was number 1 overall, wasn't he?
Top 3. I know that.
Yes, I know he was up there.
And we got dude from Texas too.
I don't know that he makes the roster, but at the end of the day, now they're at least prepared for something to happen, because they had to call homeboy from Baltimore, Huntley.
He was home chilling
off the fucking street.
Yeah, he was home chilling.
Yeah, like that's absolute ineptitude. So if you have the right guy behind Tua to survive the 3 games that we know are coming, which at this time it may be the last time he ever plays. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But the system itself is fine. You got to have the quarterback on the field, but if you know that you have a quarterback that's one shot away from a career-ending concussion, you have to be prepared for that, and they weren't.
Then why sign him to that big ass contract if you know he's one shot away from not making the field?
That was Mike McDaniel's flexing. That was Mike McDaniel flexing.
When Tua's cooking, he's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Top 10, yeah. His quarterback rating is higher than anybody in the last 3 years.
Has he finished the season? Like, has he gone a full...
The year before, he didn't miss a game.
Finished. He just
that's right.
He missed in the middle. He finished. It's in the middle of the season.
But the year before, he 17 for 17, man.
That's right. And then he got the big contract. Then he got the big contract, right?
No, well, I mean, the only thing he did wrong last year was lower his head into a linebacker.
Yeah, I could do this.
I also pissed with him. Because the bitch got concussed by the motherfucker that was just carted off the field, almost died a year before. How do you let that motherfucker concuss you?
Oh, man. Was it him?
Yeah.
The dude from Buffalo.
Yeah. Hamilton. What's his name?
Yeah. You know, we know who you're talking about. How the fuck you let him concuss you?
Yeah. Right in the chest, too, where the last hit came. Damn, man. His heart was stronger than Tua's head. That sucks.
Oh, Damar Hamlin.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then Tua has the fucking audacity to say he don't want to wear a Halo helmet. Bitch, you need everything.
I don't know. I think the Halo shit is just a false sense of security anyway.
I tend to agree with you. I mean, how much real compression is there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, the problem is we don't have guys like Jamal Adams anymore. That safety, when he's talking about concussion, he's like, I'll die on the field before I fucking worry about a goddamn concussion.
Yeah.
I mean, we need that.
Ronnie Lott, motherfucker. Ronnie Lott.
I was just going to say, we need that Ronnie Lott mentality to come back to NFL.
I think I'm done.
All right, Keith, watch out for them sharks.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm done. Before I go, everybody have a good show. I appreciate y'all. And also, I'm liking the Minka trade now. I'm feeling the Minka trade because I want you to ponder this. I'll listen later to what you say about this, Toby, and the rest of you guys. Because I only said Toby because you're a Dolphin fan. We have corners. We have young corners. Right? So, but we have a shitload of corners.
You're falling out.
I believe our D-line is going to help our young corners. Our safeties. So Minka's going to help that safety, the safety side of the field.
I think it was a great trade.
Yeah, I didn't like it in the beginning, but it grew on me. I think it's telling me, bitch, it's telling me to insert $30, and I'm not doing it. All right, see y'all later.
See,
all
right.
My dude,
fucking hilarious.
That is dedication, though. That is dedication. My man got on the boat and said, "I'm gonna come on for a little bit, but I ain't giving him that $30."
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I like it. But no, with the Miami Dolphins, man, I think we're a 10-11 win team, somewhere in that region. And if Tua doesn't get hurt and they can stay in rhythm, because that's a big thing. You lose in the NFL, man. Quarterback's everything. You take away a quarterback, it doesn't matter how good your backup is. There's especially when you have a left-handed quarterback, and you don't have a left-handed backup, everything flips. It all flips to some degree. Your protections are slightly different up front. So,
Yep. And like I said, I don't understand. I didn't like it a couple years ago when all the protecting the quarterback. I understand it, but I don't like it. Like you said, he brings the chemistry to the team, the flow. When that starting quarterback's missing, you could tell a team goes completely to shit most times. But the whole protecting him, like I remember as a Packer fan, Clay Matthews was getting dinged with fucking roughing the pad for a quarter or for fundamental tackling. And I'm like,
I remember that stretch of time.
Yes, and it was so frustrating, man. And if it was me as a coach, I'd find that guy, that Ndamukong Suh who just retired, whoever it is that's up and coming. Look, you're not going to be a starter. I'm bringing you in for when they start kicking our ass. You're going to drop that fucking quarterback. We'll take care of the fines. I'm like, but he's coming out of the fucking game.
Oh, you're going to hockey with a headhunter, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I remember that interview with the Bucks back in the day, and Warren Sapp and Simeon Rice go in an interview, a documentary going, if a receiver gets open across the middle, Lynch, fucking kill him. We'll take care of the fines.
Well, that's when football was football, man.
Yes,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's gotten too handsy ass. I mean, wide receivers back in the day, and that's why it's so hard to sit there and compare football players today compared to football players back in the day, because today, man, you can run over them. Wide receivers can go across the middle and not be fear of getting their heads taken off. Back in the day, man, wide receivers didn't like going across the middle because
that ball's coming and you're like,
that safety, that free safety is coming down, man, and he's trying to lit you up. I mean, he's just trying to take fucking.
Dan Patrick asked Dan Marino before it was Super Bowl week, when they have the whole Radio Row thing and everybody.
Yep.
And Joe Montana came on the set with Dan Patrick, and he asked him, "What do you think Dan Marino would do in the league right now?" And he said, "Danny would rip this shit apart. Like he would tear this league apart." And Patrick looked at him like, "Yeah," and he went into detail. He's like, "His receivers can roam, and you can't hit him.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?" Because when his receivers were not free to move about the country, and you could light Dan's ass up in the pocket with no penalty, he was still going for 4,400 yards.
Yeah.
Well,
so they changed the game a lot. I remember growing up, though, the quarterbacks were integral. Obviously, they were a big deal, but they were not. Running backs were talked about as much as quarterbacks.
Emmett Smith, the Barry
Lawrence
Sanders.
Taylor was talked about as much as Joe Montana was talked about to some extent. And the rule changes to benefit the quarterback have put them in the total spotlight now.
Yeah.
The NFL did that on purpose. After they saw the Brady stuff, Brady gets hurt, and they're like, "Ooh, we can't lose Tommy again. That'll be real hard for us if we lose Tommy."
I feel like that's some divisional bias right there, and coming from you. Can't hurt Tommy. We're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, he's the one that got the rule to be changed.
Listen, my quarterback was a fucking diva forever too. So,
well, Rodgers was, but Favre got lit up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Favre was. I love Favre's toughness, and I mean, God, if you could make Favre and Rodgers one person,
yeah,
that's
Favre was a tough guy, man. I mean, I remember I was mad as shit when they had that Bounty Gate thing and they took him out.
The Saints
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were less pissed than I was, but I was all in on that Minnesota team that year.
I was too. I was like, all right, Favre, let's your last run. Let's go.
It was just fun, dude. It was like, look at this fucking guy going ballistic.
Yep.
And he was 40.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard a great Favre story the other day. When he went to Southern Miss, they recruited him as a corner. They wanted him to be a corner, and he's like, "No, dude." He got there, he signed it, went in, and he was like, "No. I want to play quarterback." And they're like, "Well, you're at the back of the fucking line. There was 6 ahead of him.
Yeah,
and he waited it out and took the job."
Same thing with what's his name, the Falcons head coach when they drafted him. Like, you want to play today? You're gonna need God, what the fuck's his name? Was it Phillips?
Back then, no, it was Jerry Glanville.
Glanville, yes, Glanville going, hey, Favre, you want to play today? Or Mississippi, he called him. He's like, you want to play today? He's like, if I get a shot, he's like, you're going to need like 8 people to get hurt. 2 safeties will play before you. And then like the next day they traded him to Green Bay, and it was all she wrote.
Yeah, but I mean, back then, Favre wasn't. He didn't. He didn't study. He didn't know how to read a defense. He just went back there.
He was Johnny Manziel before Johnny Manziel.
He just went back there. He would just throw the ball to wherever the wide receiver was open. I mean, he didn't do a whole lot of studying and things like that. So that hurt him in his early career. But I mean,
if there's like 4 guys or something that I ever saw in my life that could sling it like that motherfucker. Yeah. It was like 4 guys.
Yeah.
Like that's the number. It's Marino, it's Favre, Aaron Rodgers could sling it like that. Say what you want about him. Yep. That number is real small, man.
I tell you a guy that's not brought up a lot, man. Michael Vick.
Oh,
that guy had the strongest arm, man. I mean, I've seen him throw it like in between like double coverage. Can you imagine if that guy? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it was like, how did he even get that ball in that window?
Yeah.
If he would have actually studied, when you're talking about studying and reading defenses and things like that and putting in the time, if Michael Vick would have done that, he'd probably be talked about one of the greatest of all time. If he didn't obviously also have that dog, shit going on.
Top 6, top 7 potential.
Man, I just
funny. Go ahead.
Good. I was saying, I just watched a thing on like a little Instagram reel, like greatest throws of all time, and it was like the first one they showed. It was like the top 10 or some shit, and the first one they showed was that play action Vic did with the Eagles to Watson, like on the first play of the game, like 80 yards. I'm like, that was fucking ridiculous. I'm like,
and wasn't that his first game back?
It was his first game back, first pass.
That was the Monday Nighter against the Redskins. And he ended up, I had him on my fantasy team. I had just traded for him.
Yeah.
And he went for 70 fucking points.
Yes. But just watching that throw, I'm like, it's just, if you're a football fan, man, that was just fucking gorgeous.
I mean,
the whole play action and then
him being able to throw the ball and the speed, being able to run. I mean, there's that one play where he's running. He basically runs in between 2 defenders trying to tackle him, and they hit each other, and he gets through them.
That was against Minnesota. I remember that was overtime. That was the winner. I remember that.
I mean, he would that guy. I think would have been probably top 5 quarterbacks of all time, man. If he would have been able to had the discipline and really, I mean, but he relied so much on his athletic ability, man. He didn't have to do all this, he didn't have to be a Peyton Manning
in time. Like, you know what I mean? He needed a coach that could reach him internally. And he just didn't get it. And that's a shame because we kind of got cheated there. That dude was fun to watch, even though he didn't give a shit. He was fun to watch.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it was, he was something else, man. And you could see it once he got with Andy Reid in Philly. It was like, oh, this is what you could have got, but it was kind of too late at that point.
It's too late. Yeah. At that point, he'd been out for 2 or 3 years and, him trying to come back and everything, but man,
think if Andy Reid would have got him in Philly instead of McNabb. And I'm not trying to shit on McNabb. He was a good quarterback, but he wasn't Mike Vick.
No,
if he would have had him for 5 or 6 years, Philly would have been winning Super Bowls at the rate that he's winning them in Kansas City.
Right. Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah,
but when we're going back to talking about comparing players from today and back in the day to players today, Jesus, what's crazy is back in the day, it was harder. You got hit harder. People would try to take your heads off, and you got paid minimum amount of money. Today, you can't get hit. There's so many rules to protect you, and the salaries are exactly.
Yeah.
How does that work? You think the guys back in the day deserve to be paid that kind of money compared to the guys today because of the potential of getting your head, taken off. And now, you just sit back and you just, a guy brushes your legs as a quarterback, and they call a foul, and you're getting paid, $200 million. It's like
it's kind of it's the NFL. What you're talking about is its own built-in fucked up conundrum because you didn't have the TV contracts and the money back then because ultimately 70s, 80s, the majority of people looked at NFL like it was the Colosseum in Rome. It was just a savagery for the
Gladiator.
peasants. You know what I mean? And so the
Yep.
money wasn't there. But by changing these rules and making it more of a finesse league, it lost that label. Now the money's coming in left and right. I mean,
Well, I
you
think
can
fantasy.
be upset about it, but the changes that they made are what turned it into the unbelievable cash cow that it is.
Well, I think fantasy did that. I think fantasy brought in just people that didn't really watch the
Right,
game.
but how are
or
you
was
going
into
to play
it.
fantasy football if people aren't racking numbers and people are getting hurt all the time? Fantasy football is going to be less enjoyable too. So you're right. It
Fantasy
certainly
football in
added.
itself is a cash cow. So
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
dude.
They got to protect that. That's
Yeah.
so like, oh, we can make billions of dollars playing the game, and then another couple billion with other people playing fantasy football. I mean, man, think about back in the day, and I guess I still to a degree get aggravated with it. But I remember listening to the whole when I was younger, the collective bargaining agreement, and I'm like, you cocksuckers are getting paid to play a fucking game. I got to get up and go to goddamn work. I'm like, Then I'm like, I still get mad about it, but I'm like, they're still gonna do what they would do. It's a fucking machine that will not stop for anybody. So,
Yeah, now you've got everybody trying to get a bite, man. Even Amazon, like Amazon's coming in, I'm taking a bite off of that pie. Shit.
Yep. Yeah, and you figure how that trickles. Remember when DirecTV used to have that Sunday ticket? Now you can get that anywhere. So now it's like, hey, you've got options to do this. Oh, but you don't want Prime? But we're showing games on Prime. Okay, now I got to fucking subscribe to Amazon Prime. Oh, Netflix now? Okay.
Yeah.
So
they're spreading it all out and making you pay for all kinds of shit.
Yep.
I don't want to know how much I pay for all the streaming that I fucking pay for.
Dude.
Yeah, neither do I.
I ignore it. I don't want to put that in the budget and look at it.
Exactly. That's how I was looking at my bills the other day. I'm like, I got to do something. This is fucking stupid.
I got pissed off and left Spectrum because it was getting too expensive, and now, then I was like, I'll just go to streaming, and then it's like, okay, all right, now I got YouTube TV, I've got Amazon Prime, I've got freaking that damn World Club Cup soccer tournament had its own fucking app I had to subscribe to, man. It was like $15 a month, $20 a month. I'm like,
Right.
Jesus Christ, man.
And then you add it all up and you're paying probably $6 more than you were for Spectrum. It's like, God damn it.
No, I'm paying probably $150 more a month than I was for Spectrum. I mean,
Well,
think
they
about
lured you in on that YouTube TV back in the day. It was like
That's what I use today.
Sorry.
That's what I use today.
Yeah, it was like $69. You're like, hell yeah, fuck Spectrum. Now the shit costs just as much. You don't even notice because you like
exactly.
it. You're like,
Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
but then you got you got Disney Plus, you got Max, you got
Fucking Hulu, ESPN,
Hulu.
Disney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and then if you add all that up, you're probably paying. Back in the day, it was what $150 per Spectrum. Now you're with all these apps, you're probably up to $325.
Yeah. Yep.
And you can still have to get the internet in order to stream them. So you're paying on top of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where they murk you anyway because you need the speed now because all your TVs are running off of that shit.
Dude, I've got all the TVs. I've got 3 PS5s going, tablets, phones. I'm like,
so now you got to pay for the speed.
I'm fucking sheep just lined up for the slaughter, dude.
Yeah. Sports fans get it the worst.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'll be back in give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry.
All good. I'm gonna have to do the same thing when he gets back. That's the fucked up part of it all. When this is the kind of shit that happens though when the show has limited fucking people. Everybody's got to take a piss or whatever. Fucking terrible.
Oh man,
terrible. I was about to do it before he did, so he's lucky that he said it first. It's good.
But yeah, man. No, man, I'm excited about the season, man. I'm Club World Club.
Yeah, you
Cup
guys
thing.
got your shit pushed in.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, you got your shit pushed in, boss man.
Yeah, PSG. They look good, man. There's some things that happen, but I'm not looking forward to the season right now, man. To be honest with you, Mbappe's not looking good. Vinicius is they're just it's still not working with them two playing. The original lineup that Alonso put out, I thought was going to be good. He put Vinicius on the left and Mbappe on the right with Gonzalez in the center. I thought, okay, Finally, Mbappe's in the position that he wants to play. Vinny's going to be out wide. We've got a number 9 in the middle. And once the game starts, man, fucking Vinicius and Mbappe are playing right in the middle of the goddamn field again. I'm like,
Clogging.
yeah, it's just like, what are y'all doing? Y'all bitch and complain that y'all want to stay on the outside. The formation is there for you to do that. And then next thing you know, they're 3 yards apart from each other. I'm just like, whatever. So I don't know. It's gonna be a tough season, I think. But if I was Real Madrid, I would sell Mbappe and sell Vinicius and start over with it. But
Oh, whoa.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that's where I'm at with those two. I'm done with it. But
It's bold.
we'll see what happens. But it should be a good game today. The finals is the day. Chelsea, PSG, both two young teams. Should be a good game. But then after that, man, I got to wait till football season to start, watching something else. So
Yeah, I'm just, I'm here for that. I'm waiting for that. I feel like with Florida State, I feel like we're going to be a much better team than we were. I think that's.
have you decided if you're going to the Alabama game?
I'm not going to do it, man. I looked the other day. The cheapest ticket was $400 something bucks.
Exactly.
And it was shit seats. I'm like, man, fuck that, man. I'm not.
I'd rather hang out here and you throw a barbecue or do something, have some people over and just hang out here and watch it on TV.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. Like, the hotel is going to be $500 fucking bucks.
Easy.
All of it. It's just, it's to possibly get your shit pushed in too. Like, I'm not trying to experience that. But I was looking at some shit the other day. The odds to win the SEC and Bama was like 5th.
Really?
Oh yeah.
5th?
Texas, Georgia, A&M, all definitely ahead of them.
A&M?
Oh yeah, there was a couple of more teams that were ahead of them. At least one more team.
Ole Miss, LSU.
It might have been Ole Miss. It might have been Tennessee. It was one of those teams. Were parked ahead of them there. Florida was right behind them, so they weren't overhyping Florida too much. That quarterback, which is surprising.
Yeah,
that quarterback is pretty fucking stellar. I worry about that. Miami and Florida have at least temporarily surpassed us. So,
yeah, recruiting wise.
I mean, recruiting wise, shit, we won 2 games last year, dog. Like,
No, no.
We got to rebound from that.
Well, we did get that 5-star. We did get that 5-star corner.
Yeah, we're pulling our weight right now, but you knew that was going to happen. You knew once Gus came in there and started explaining, this is a guy that was in the belly of the beast. He knows what you got to do.
Yeah.
Mike Norval's never been in there ever.
Yeah.
So this is that's been fruitful.
Oh, it's definitely helped, no doubt.
Yeah, we're sitting around 11 or something, and that was very unexpected. We're gonna. Damn, they have Barry Bonds back at the old San Francisco today. Look at that. Welcome back, Barry. It's catch-22. At least we'll have Sundays, right?
I don't know. I think we're gonna have a good season. I think that if we're competitive against Alabama, I think we'll be all right. I think the rest of the season. But if we get our shit pushed in and just Bama just throttles us.
Talking about what we're talking about, Dave can probably chime in on this in a big way because this NIL thing obviously completely changed the world for Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a fucking a recruiting machine now.
We just
all
got
that Vatican money. Yeah, that Vatican money came through, boy.
Well, they're getting a lot of ex-NFL player kids going there right now.
Fitzgerald's kid.
The
Michael Finley's kid.
The bus. His son's supposed to be going there.
Yep. I think he already goes there.
Jermichael Finley's kid. That motherfucker was just in the league a few years ago. Damn it!
Exactly.
All right, my turn. Sorry, be right back.
But yeah, Notre Dame right now is recruiting wise, man. It's just off the chain. And you know what helps them, man, is they don't have to win a conference. All they got to do is be in the top 10, and they go into the playoffs. So,
and I don't get that, man. The rest of their teams all play in the ACC. I don't understand
why they're not in the ACC.
Yeah,
yeah, but they get that NBC money.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, they've had that forever. So
I mean that contract right there. So it's beneficial for them to be independent And like I said, it makes it easier for them to get into the playoffs, and
Yeah.
So
But that year with COVID, man, when they had to join the ACC for football and played that, I liked that. I thought that was good. Or maybe I liked it because it was different. So
yeah, me too. I mean, obviously I'm Florida State ACC. I don't want Notre Dame coming in and dominating it, but
right.
it made it interesting. And hell, I mean, Florida State, Notre Dame, they've always, up until last year, had pretty good games against one another. So
Yeah.
historically, so but yeah, man, I can't wait for the season to start, man. I really can't.
God,
Oh, y'all open up against Miami, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Canes.
Exactly.
You and Keith got a little wager on that one.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I still like Notre Dame, so.
Yeah. Well done. Is it in Miami or is it?
I think it's Miami.
Is it in Miami?
So.
Oh, that's right. They play it the first week, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll have to maybe order me a Notre Dame hat for that.
There you go. I'll ship it to you.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get with Notre Dame on that day. Is that the same day Florida State plays Bama, or is that?
I don't know, because you know how they staggered the games.
Yeah, I think they stagger them all like week long type thing, starting on like Thursday or some shit.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Man, just real quick, I was just reading an article, kind of talking about sports and competing. My best friend's daughter, who's like a badass wrestler, #1 ranked girl in college. She went to Lima, Peru to wrestle for Team USA.
No shit.
And is qualified for the Olympics. She won the whole thing.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
5 matches and pinned everybody in under a minute. But I tell you, she is the most technical person I've ever seen. If you're a quarter of an inch off on pressure, she'll fuck you up. She knows right where you're supposed to be and what you're going to do. It's ridiculous how good she is. When we were all in high school, when they were all in high school, my son's sophomore year, it came down to her match. The #1 girl in the duels, the team matches, wrestled the #1 guy from Tampa Jesuit and beat the shit out of him.
Really?
And to win us, I mean, she is so fucking good. It is. If you look up, I don't know if she's going by Gabrielle or we call her Gabby Tedesco, man. If you just watch YouTube videos of her, ridiculous. But her twin brother's badass. He's a club wrestler at FAMU, and it was weird seeing, because I've gotten more into wrestling as my son's been wrestling, and to hear like somebody hey, he's wrestling in the SEC championship. I'm like, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, just hear, I was like, shit, I'd never think I'd hear from my group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hats off to them. We had a girl from Mulberry. She finished silver second. So, it's
nice.
It's pretty cool. So,
I don't think I've ever watched women's wrestling in the Olympics.
I don't think
I never have. I never have. So,
I don't recall them really airing much of that.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm still fairly new to the whole wrestling thing. So, but just she flew out to Lima, Peru on Team USA's dollar. She could train at the Olympic Center whenever she wants to.
And the Olympics are here in 3 years, right?
I think it's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, if it's still there.
If Los Angeles is still there?
Yeah. I don't know about California, man.
Yeah. Might become its own country.
Exactly. So.
We got the World Cup and the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah, next summer. The World Cup will be here.
Oh, it's next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's a good summertime sporting event that'll keep me occupied.
Yeah, the Club World Cup kind of was the kickoff to the World Cup coming next year, the United States. So
now I know I bust a lot of balls on soccer. I'm not a fan, but I will watch the fucking World Cup. That's what do they call it? Like the death pool or some shit? Like whoever's going to be in like the toughest fucking group.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is what initially got me into soccer, because I thought it was the worst fucking sport going, and then I watched the World Cup and I'm like, okay, all right, I can. And then it became a 4-year sport, and then being around Walraven here, I eventually kind of got into the rest of it. But it's a good sport. I like the European format. of the way they do soccer. Like they have you play for your club, then you play for your country, and there's all these side tournaments and stuff.
Yep.
That's why the MLS won't succeed, because they won't get into that. They won't do the same thing.
Well, they try to. I mean, they got their own little tournaments, at the Concacaf tournament and things like that. And then the Club World Cup, that MLS had three teams in it. Seattle, Inter Miami, and I forget the third team. But so they had three teams in it. They're trying. I mean, the problem with the MLS is we get the guys that are retiring, that are up in age. A player like Modric, who's leaving Real Madrid at the age of 39, 40 years old, is probably going to come over here. So it's
he's going to come over here and cook.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's going to dominate. I mean, if you look at Inter Miami right now, you got Messi, you got Suarez, you got Vasquez, and I think that's his name. A couple of other guys from Barcelona, 10 years ago, it was dominating over in Europe, and now they're over here in, MLS, and they're kind of kicking ass here in the MLS. But
I just saw at Sports Center this morning, Messi set some kind of record for most consecutive multi-goal games. Like he's like 5 or 6 in a row now for MLS.
Oh, really?
And I was like, and he's like 65 years old.
Yeah, still can't speak English, but yeah, it's until, well, and you know what also sucks too is MLS play in the summertime because they don't want to compete against
That's what
basketball.
I'm saying. They won't line up, and if they're not going to line up with the schedule of the rest of the world, they're never going to be able to compete at that level.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's going to USA Soccer, man. I was so disappointed with them losing to Mexico the way they did.
Came out and got the
weekend.
goal out of the gate, and then botched the rest of the assignment.
Well, it was like they were in quicksand, man. They weren't. It just looked like they were just so much slower than Mexico. They just. It was just so disappointing, man. It was like this is what we're going to. Well, I shouldn't be too disappointed to a certain degree because a lot of our main players did play in that tournament, but it was disappointing just to see how they played against Mexico because there was no real enthusiasm. They didn't really come out and really work hard to get the ball back.
That's a lot of the comments I saw on social media was like, you actually have to run in this fucking game, Team America.
Yeah, it was just like they were just standing still, waiting the ball to come to them and things like that. And so I don't know. USA, I mean, we obviously have great athletes. But when you're competing against football, baseball, basketball, even hockey, a lot of those better athletes go to those sports first before they come to soccer. So, but but looking forward to the World Cup next year. Should be a good tournament.
Yeah, I'll definitely be tuning in for that. I mean, a lot of my soccer knowledge comes straight from Ted Lasso. So
great show.
Great show.
So it is great.
Yeah. They're supposed to be coming out with a new season.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, okay, I'm not mad about that. And I just finished Ted Lasso like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
So yeah. Again, when we were talking about streaming all the shit, I was like, I'm not paying for another fucking streaming service. I'm like, God damn it, I want to watch that show.
They tried to recreate that Ted Lasso magic with this show with Owen Wilson.
Stick or something?
Yeah. I'm caught up to it as of last night. It's good.
I haven't heard it.
It's just not quite as good as Ted Lasso for sure.
Okay.
It's not there. But it's
called
good.
Stick?
It's fun.
Yeah. It's golf. I haven't watched any of it, but JG was telling me a little bit about, I guess him and his wife were watching it. I think it was him.
What's it on?
It's on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I guess Owen Wilson's like mentoring a young up-and-comer or something.
Yeah. Well, I know that all of us kind of got shit to do today and everybody else already left. So let's hit on this fucking Epstein thing and see where this goes before we get off here.
There's no files to report. There's no
why was that man in jail and then killed himself. Why is his wife in jail? Walraven, what do we got here, buddy? Your man Trump, and he's being pretty seriously staunch in his take that nothing happened and we should just forget about it. Do you
I
got
haven't
anything
been
to
keeping up.
report here, Chief?
I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with it, to be honest with you, man. So I'm kind of catching up on all this, to be honest with you. I know, Bondi, Pam Bondi, has said that she's not going to release any of the files and things like that.
The same woman
Bangino,
that told us that she was reviewing all the files that were on her
well,
desk.
well, supposedly, yeah, and she pulled um CIA agents on other investigations in order to go through all this stuff and put a lot of time into it, and then all of a sudden now she's not going to release anything. You got Dan uh Bangino talking about he's going to leave. You got um who's the other guy? Patel talking about he's wanting to leave because they're not going to release it. I saw on Twitter Elon Musk sent out a video of Trump hanging out with Epstein. So I mean, there's a lot of shit there, man. So
You know what I think? I think Trump is officially a politician now. I think for a long time he wasn't one, but this decision to me just reeks of, oh, this is something I genuinely am not allowed to do. This supersedes my power limits. That's what I think just happened. I think this is a situation where I think it's all just an intel operation. I think the whole thing entirely throughout all the years it existed, it was an intelligence operation, probably brought to you by Mossad in cooperation with the CIA. Those two things were probably working together to get dirt on people, and they probably have it. But they also know that if you drop this bomb, there are segments of society that will break down. Like, we're talking about people, fucking kings of industry would probably go down. Politicians, like if you release all of this, it's almost like everything you knew or thought you knew was bullshit. So how can you hold the pillars of society up?
You're right. It seems like it's almost, hey, if you want to open this, you're pushing a huge reset button right now.
It's a reset that I don't know if we have the infrastructure to sustain.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's a reset, but you got to collapse it first.
Yeah, and I think the collapse is probably, and this is where I'm saying he's a politician now. He knows people want these answers, but I think the giving of them will result in stock market crashes, fucking global upheaval. I don't think you can control people anymore if you let this out of the bag. I just don't.
Will it give, if we do let it out of the bag, does it give the common blue collar man a fighting shot that makes them?
I think it probably would.
Yeah, I mean,
but we'd have to go through some real hell first because it's going to get bad for us the quickest.
Yes, that's true.
Our way of life would change drastically overnight, and then you would have people that can survive that short-term difficulty, and then people that couldn't.
Yeah.
And that's where your messes would come from, because the people that couldn't, who the fuck knows what links they go to continue to survive. So I think this thing is just bigger. Remember what happened when the financial crash happened and they bailed out all those banks in the term too big to fail?
Yes.
I think this falls in line with that. They know that those banks should probably go under.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if we let it happen, everything falls apart.
Yeah. So. Then it was too big to fail. What is it now? Like, we thought that was too big.
I think it's the same fucking thing all over again under a different cloak of, it's a different.
It's a bigger umbrella.
But yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think we'll never hear anything more about it of value. And I think those are the reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird that you hear all these people. I got it sitting right here on my desk.
Yeah, she said she had thousands of hours of video. The claims kept coming out from informed people saying, "Yeah, this is gonna blow you away."
Yeah,
when this gets released. So
just kidding. There's nothing.
It pisses me off.
Yes.
But as a person who's able to think through this and see the forest through the trees type of a deal, it probably is the only outcome we were ever going to get to. The idiocy of people saying, well, Trump won't release it because he's on it. Whether he's on it or not, it would have been released in the previous 4 years. If he was truly on it in a really devious, implicated way, if he was banging 14-year-olds, I'm positive that would have been released already.
Oh, yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, because that's the kind of shit that gets Kamala Harris's dumbass in office, right there.
Yes, exactly.
If you're going to lie about Russiagate for 4 years and that not work, you're certainly, if there's a truth to be told, you'll definitely pull that out of the bag, right?
Right. Yeah. If you're going to make shit up there and there's truth to it, you're going to.
I mean, I'm offended by the whole thing, but at the end of the day, this is the world. This is the world we've always lived in since Roman times, man. Like people are doing shady shit. They're running it, and there's all kinds of shady stuff going on behind the scenes, and you and guys like you and me just have to fucking deal with it.
Well, we kind of talked about, it's in Toby, you weren't on the show, but we're talking about Diddy and people with money, and they they get bored with life, and then the next thing you know, they're doing these weird sexual things, and or whatever, and
chasing that high.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So what kind of people in power do you think is on this list?
A lot. Where did this guy even come from, right? Like this guy was like a nothing, and then all of a sudden he's around this one billionaire guy. I forgot his name, and this Leon Black guy is involved, another billionaire, and all of a sudden this guy is jet setting across the world with politicians and leaders of industry in his plane. What?
Yeah, almost just seems like a professional con man that just got a gift of gab and kind of interjects himself in everywhere.
Intern guy at fucking one of the big Wall Street firms.
Exactly. And then ends up and turns into, I guess, one of the biggest child molesters in the world. I mean,
some kind of pedophile ring that may or may not have existed. I don't know.
So go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, I was going to say, so we're like, the King of England or Prince of Wales and, Saudi Arabia, princes and things like that are all listed on here. Or, I mean,
most likely that's the reality of it. And if you release that, like I said, the whole fucking thing crumbles. And then it has to be rebuilt. Now, the good side of that is we would rebuild it correctly, most likely. But with the division we have, how are we even going to get to that process of what correct is? You're never going to find that sweet spot because you're either plugged into one ideology or the other. So one of them would have to win. So now you're going to have a fucking civil war. Like a lot of shit, man.
We're resetting. Okay.
Yeah, this is a deep rabbit hole, man. Yep. Like I think plugging the hole was probably the only way out of this.
Well, see, there's always that theory, there's 7 families that run, the world and secret societies and things like that. And do you think this was part of that circle of families and secret society kind of shit going on? I mean, basically takes,
with everything that we're talking about, this is going to tie in perfect, and it's a pure happenstance. Woke up with a little bubble guts, had to drop the deuce, man. Get on a Twitter fucking rabbit hole this morning.
That's where I left on my 5-minute little break. I'm like, oh, my stomach.
Yeah, I read shit this morning on Twitter that I never had any idea about. Like, it ties exactly into what we're talking about, although it was 150 years ago. So the Civil War happens, right? They're saying what I read, and there was a podcast I was kind of watching part of it, and they're saying that the assassination of Lincoln was about banking. It wasn't about the other stuff. It was about banking. So the Russians had ran those fucking bankers out of Russia at that point in the 1850s. They ran them the fuck out of there because they saw what was coming. And again, I'm not backing this up saying this is what I believe happened. I was just watching it. But so never did I know before that countries like France and England were funding the Confederacy. They showed video or pictures, not video. They showed pictures of Russian sailors off the coast of the northeastern part of America with Union soldiers. Russia was trying to back America in this war. So in the North, the actual original Washington, D.C. portion of America. So you had conflicting sides battling, trying to get shit to work out. And then all of a sudden, boom, Lincoln was trying to get us out of that banking thing, supposedly. And then that didn't work because he got JFK, or I guess he got Lincolned and JFK got Lincoln. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
JFK got Lincoln in a Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. But that's how deep all these rabbit holes really are, in history. And history is a story that was told to you by the people who got the good side of the battle, right?
Yep.
So most of the shit we've ever heard is probably bullshit, and it all ties right into this. Like, you've always got competing people behind the scenes trying to take over the world one way or a fucking other.
Yep.
Whether it's with ships and trains, or whether it's with fucking China's new drone planes. It's one way or the other.
Yep. It's that old victors will tell the tale.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I would. It'd be nice if it came out, but like you said, apparently it's not going to, and it's a way to shut everything up and keep people in power that are still in power.
Power is a real hard thing to let go of, man. The links you'll go to keep it. It's something that we can never understand because we don't have any of it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
We talked about that, and we're out of topics. So I guess we can just let Jay turn the lights off when he comes back.
Yeah, I mean, 30 minutes left.
That's what he said. Text him when we got like 5 minutes. He'll come in. So I'll text him now and tell him to.
All right. Tell him we're going to
come
get
in.
the hell out of here. I brined me some turkeys overnight, man. So I'm going to throw them bitches in the fucking smoker here shortly.
Nice.
I just went and got
Turkeys,
the big ass turkey breasts, 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Did you get bone in or like boneless?
Just boneless. Just the 2 giant turkey breasts are like,
That's what I've been I can't ever find the boneless ones anywhere. Do you just get them from the deli, or do you get them from the meat department?
I straight up got some butterball ones at Walmart, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just brine the shit out of them overnight and then smoke them, and you'll be happy about it.
Yeah, I've done the bone-in ones for Thanksgiving, but I've been wanting to do the boneless turkey breast to make it
so much easier. Like
yeah.
it's like a labor-free endeavor.
Exactly. That's so. We me and my wife last night went to we got that meat market, the Harvest Meat Market here in Polk, and they had ground beef. It was like 6 pounds of ground beef for one package thing, and it was buy one get one. So I got 2 of those. We got a family pack of bone-in pork chops, BOGO. There's like 30 of those. We got, I got like pre-made patties and hot dogs and shit that were all BOGO. I've got like 20 of each.
Oh shit! I need to just take a trip over to this fucking place.
And we bought it's a 6 pound chuck roast to do. Our bill was like, plus we got chicken breast and chicken tenderloins and shit like that, and our bill was like $129.
Have you ever tried to do the smoked chuck roast deal? Have you?
I have not.
Yet?
I have not.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like people will make burn ends out of that and shit.
Yep.
I got to do it.
I've done the poor man burn ends with hot dogs.
It's so good though.
So
fucking
good.
I love that shit. I do it with pork belly.
Oh, I got to try that too.
Pork belly burn ends. Yeah. Because Costco has big packages and they're in strips. So you just throw the strips out there for a little while, smoke those for like 2 hours, chop them up into good chunks, and then start your burn ends process. Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, the fucking electrician's back.
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Been listening to the show. Good show, guys.
Appreciate it.
You guys did awesome. Yeah, buddy. Some good topics there.
Little unprepared for that. I didn't know that was coming today.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't planning on that to happen either, but I had to get this thing done with my house. But it sounds like we're at the end of the show, guys.
Yeah.
What's that, David?
I was going to say, sometimes I like the unplanned shit where we're just fucking
it tests your wits.
Just go.
It tests your wits to see how good we are when we're losing cast members on the show. We lost Keith today. We lost me. That's 2. Usually it's just 1, but 2 today. And you guys held it. All right, guys, we're coming to the end of our show. Any final words? Let's go with Toby.
No, man, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to go smoke meats. It looks like I'm going to get rained on in that process. So I don't think any boat work's going to really get done. But
nice.
That's it. Y'all have yourself a fantastic Sunday.
What's going on? Let's last words for Wally.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get out here and probably deal with this rain. I got to mow my lawn here, so get out here and do some work, yard work.
Yep. Sorry, I have not been part of this the entire show, so I had to make fun of somebody. All right, what's going on, David? Last final words.
Hey, great show, guys.
Love you, Wally.
I liked it. It was pretty cool watching losing people left and right, and we held it all together. Also, if Keith is listening, I apologize for my opening racist joke, although it was fucking spot on and well placed. I love you.
Funny.
And great show, fellas.
All right, and I'm Jay. This is the FLA Trash Talkers. We broadcast live every Sunday on YouTube. Don't forget, on Saturday, July 26th, from noon to 2, we will be at the Orlando Sky Bar, downtown Orlando. We're going to be pre-recording our show, but we want you guys to come and join us and hang out with us, have a couple drinks with us. Also, you can actually pop into the show and have a conversation with us. So we'll see you all there on July 26th. That's a Saturday, not a Sunday, right, David?
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. You fucking got all the dates right and everything, and I was like, look at me go.
I wrote it down this time, all right? I wrote it down. Oh, can you see it here? There it is. I wrote it down. All right, boys, let's get the hell out of here. I'll see you guys all next week. Good show. And the hell out of here, man. Let's get our Sunday going.
Let's rock and roll.